The way you make the gas quit coming out of the well is you increase the weight of the fluid in the well bore. So water weighs 8.3 pounds per gallon. You just increase the weight of the fluid, so you add more Bayrot. When you increase the weight of the fluid, the hydrostatic pressure of the column of fluid exerted on the well, somewhere downhole, was given up, and it was going out into the formation.
So even though you're calculating how much fluid you need, it doesn't matter because it's not
It's
stopping the gas in the right place.
Well, it's putting so much pressure on the well bore that now the well bore is taking fluid, which means if you choke it back, so the way the choke works is you restrict the flow coming out of the ground to where it holds the extra pressure on until you can get the weighted fluid all the way around. And you're basically opening the choke up the entire time you're circulating to where as the fluid makes its way around, it comes back up. At a certain point up the well bore, boom, you lost circulation. And then when you don't have circulation, you're like, oh, this is a problem, but then you're not getting the right amount of hydrostatic pressure on the well bore. So you really got to pinch the choke back, which then increases the fluid that the formation's taken. So you got to start throwing like ground up trees and there on the fly while maintaining the weight and hope that you can keep enough mud supply, because now you're making mud because you're not getting any of it back. Normally you're just circulating. So you're moving mud over from frac tanks. So you slow your pumps down as slow as you can pump. And you're pumping real slow and getting a lot of bullshit in there and hoping that the next pill gets it. And if the next pill gets it, it's good. If not, wherever this underground blowout's happening now, it's going to show itself eventually. So it's like you're constantly having to check your casing down in the cellar, because if it is coming from your shoe, it's going to eventually blow out around the cellar. And then you have no well control. So you got a guy watching the cellar. It's just a operation. Got a bunch of people with radios doing a bunch of asshole shit. And then when you enter LCM into the mud pumps, they start breaking down. So now you're shut down working on mud pumps. And the whole time you're on a time bomb. And it's like...
And you're doing this for 60 hours?
60 hours.
It's a long day right there.
It's a long...
Jason, I feel like you felt like what he was just talking about took 60 hours.
It did.
Yeah. Well,
but it's because I don't know what any of this terminology is. So it's just like throwing water at me. I'm trying to take it all in, but you can only...
Yeah, all it is just a big problematic situation where you've got your cell phone and you're ordering mud. And the good thing about it is once you get to spend that money, you no longer have to, you can order the mud at the weight that you need it.